There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the ArKansas Razorbacks, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes onto the field first today. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Snap to the back. Running into the open space. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Second down, he'll throw it. Keeps looking downfield. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quick completion to the right. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Did the work himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Handoff from the gun. breaks into the open. Touchdown, Arkansas! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and more. Got a lot of room to the right. The 20. Touchdown, Georgia. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might...
Picked off! What a play to set him up! He'll try to take it back. Score.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Just got a little casual with it and extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And ArKansas ready to send out this offense. We've had some early action here as they take over, trailing 13-7. Off the play fake on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick six, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Got the quick pass.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. We expected points. We've gotten some early, up 13-7 as they go back on the attack. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. Finds a little space. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the first down marker.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go to the ground. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. Finding an escape route. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. The Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Swings it out to the flat. Hard running there. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack.
Oh, he's got some space.
And that's what QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. This time on target. Touchdown, Dogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
And counterplay is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change it.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, running back on the move. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here's the offense on the 3rd play of this drive, getting the 1st down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
Yeah, and you've already seen him make a critical mistake earlier in the ball game, and you're going to make more of them if you don't make your feet a priority. Just pause for a second. Steady those feet, get them quiet. Now I can make it more accurate.
And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. Fires on the move. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Snap to the back. Look out, he's got room. Nice move to keep running. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting him out flanked with the Wildcat.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Release to the back. Makes the grab down the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. Ripping through the defense. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off-play action on first down. Clears the pressure. Finds his big tight end. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. You think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
It's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the wildcat. So they come to the line, and the wildcat going to give them a different look. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Now facing a 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Got his man. He'll be stopped right at the 40-yard line, and do they dare try to convert from their own territory on 4th down?
Timeout, ArKansas.
I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. And the Dogs with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Forced out of the pocket. Right on the money. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40, at the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield on first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. He lost one down the sideline. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense defines and stands on the result of the play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And ArKansas ready to send out this offense. The big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll give it to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. The gun to give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Play action. And the ball comes out. What a disaster. Look out. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown Bulldogs. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And how about this defense, man? They just keep making plays. Another forced turnover and another touchdown, man. They don't just scoop these fumbles up. They're scooping them up with the intent to score. Their second fumble return for a touchdown today.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense in press coverage. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Rush is on him. Got it set up on the outside. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. And the Bulldogs buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Great place to start for this offense. To the air on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 22.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Going to sling it on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and physical. And then guess what? It gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living you-know-what.
Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch. Wants to make the move upfield. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. There he goes. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. So they come to the line, and the wildcat going to give him a different look. Snap to the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the wildcat.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Now they're going to throw it. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Makes the grab. It's Jones. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
The defense offense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. The Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Back has it. Touchdown, Dogs! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And ArKansas ready to send out this offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one. Connection to the right. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Get it out to the supersonic guy. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Now on the move. Touchdown, Georgia! And they take it in for 6 more trailed just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Wants to go up top on first down. Working on the right. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. He's got his man. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Razorbacks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to throw on first down. And his first throw here is incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
Leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On third down, he drops to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He'll take a shot. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Finds his target down the middle. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Might be looking to run. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Snagged out of the air. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the